Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Ridwan Ibrahim. In this video, I will be making a thorough explanation on Sparse Solver of ProtaStructure. So what exactly is Sparse Solver? Sparse Solver is a tool that is available in the analysis of ProtaStructure. Whatsoever analysis method you are trying to use, be it the building analysis, the FE floor analysis, the FE raft analysis, even the load decomposition by FE, you will have to use Sparse Solver or not use Sparse Solver. Okay, so Sparse Solver is a tool for analysis that ensures the accuracy of your analysis. Now here is the thing: Sparse Solver is to make sure your analysis is accurate. However, whatsoever Sparse Solver cannot understand, it will automatically see it as an error. It will not see it as a warning, it will see it as an error. Now, it is now left to you to determine if what you are having is truly an error or if it is initiated by you. Okay, so if you look at this design, if you look at this model here, part of this model was modeled by a senior colleague, and then I modeled the roof part. Okay, but while modeling the roof, I didn't pick the roof from the database because that is not exactly what I need. I actually modeled this from AutoCAD, then I imported it back here. All right, so but while doing that, there's a way I split the top chord and the bottom chord. Okay, the top chord, let me just click on this. For example, let me click on the truss and then you just double click on it. So now you are in the truss editor. Now if I click on this bottom chord, you see it is just this one that will get selected. This one and the others will not get selected. All right, the same thing goes for the top chord. Okay, the same thing goes for the top chord. All right, so at every joint it is pin jointed. So that is how a truss is usually analyzed. But when you pick a truss from the database of ProtaStructure, the top chord and the bottom chord will only be a single member. All right, and then when you now analyze and design it, the design will always fail unless the truss has a short span. But if it is a long truss, definitely it will not pass. All right, now because of this change, if I want to analyze this using the building analysis, the Sparse Solver is going to detect this and then it is going to pose it as an error, and then the analysis will be cancelled. Okay, so now let's see this. You can just cancel this, and now let's just run the analysis. You can go to analysis and then you go to building analysis. Now to activate the Sparse Solver, you have to go to model option and then you can go to settings. Now you can see what I have here. I have Sparse Solver, so just click on Sparse Solver and then you can go to analysis. Now I have to run the building analysis. I am not interested in the design of any of the member, so I'll just click on building analysis. Now if you look at this, you will see that I have an error, and then you see that the error is not defined. If you look at this, you see it is an error. You see error Sparse Solver, that is what you have in the parentheses, and then you can see the name, that's factorization of positive definite sparse matrix failed. So it is telling you that the Sparse Solver has failed, but what has made it to fail, it will not really explain that. You can see it just tells you that the analysis has been terminated and the error might be more easily investigated by deactivating the Sparse Solver. So if you want to investigate the error you have, what you just need to do is you have to off your Sparse Solver. Then you are now going to get a warning. You are not going to get an error anymore. What you are going to get is a warning, and then that warning is where you will now see the detail of what exactly is going on. All right, so that is why it is advisable for you to off your Sparse Solver. Even if there's still an error, it will still pop up, but it will be in form of a warning. Okay, and then you'll be able to investigate exactly what is going on. All right, so I'll just click on OK. Of course, I know my analysis will be terminated. Then you can just click on close. All right, so now you go back to model option, and then you can go to settings, and then you can now off your sparse solver. You can go back to analysis, do the same thing, and then just analyze. All right, so of course now you see that the warning has now popped up. It is now a warning. All right, so now we can see exactly what's going on. Now let's see what the problem is. You can say, it says diagonal element of the matrix has a singularity. Of course, the DOF, which is degree of freedom, is now removed. So you can scroll down and see it more. You can scroll down, scroll up. It is still the same thing for all the top chord and the bottom chord, where I have everything to be hinged. All right, there will be no degree of freedom. The degree of freedom will be removed. So that is exactly what it is telling me, that is a warning. That is not a problem. Of course, I know that is exactly what will happen, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so that is not a problem, and then you can just click on OK, and then your analysis will run. So this is exactly the function of sparse solver. So when you have the error of Sparse Solver, it is not really a problem if you are the one that initiated it. But if it is not initiated by you, you have to focus on it and make sure your analysis is accurate. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. If you are not a subscriber yet, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that really matters to me. Thanks for watching.